Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am doing a review over the total anime Yuji Itadori. Now so far Jazwares has been doing pretty good with the total anime line so far. The only exception being 2 figures with bad quality control so far. But besides that issue, the line has been doing great by making accessible cheap posable action figures for those hesitant to pay prices for import figures. Because the prices on those have been getting a little ridiculous lately. Anyways, enough rambling. Yuji's box is pretty standard for the total anime line so far. It's just the same template of box that's been used for the entire line, but blue and with Yuji on the front. The back has a 3D render of the figure and some of the other figures in Wave 1. With the box out the way, let's get him out. First-hand impressions are pretty good. The figure looks pretty solid. One of the most important things an action figure needs to have is to have an accurate sculpt, and this guy checks that box. The only thing I don't like about the body itself is the paint on his uniform. He has random black smudges of paint to give it shading, but in my opinion, it just ends up looking bad. Now for his accessories, he comes with the bare necessities for a Yuji figure. For hands, he comes with fist hands, martial art hands, and open palm hands. One of his open hands actually has Sukuna's mouth on it instead of it just being plain. He also comes with 2 blue cursed energy effects to go on his hands. Yuji also has 3 separate faceplates, and lastly, a plastic stand to put him on. Before we move on to articulation, I would recommend using a hair dryer or putting him in hot water to loosen the joints, as he is pretty stiff out the box. Now moving on to his articulation. His head is attached to a ball joint on his neck that gives good enough range, but gets limited a bit by his hoodie. But if you push his head a bit up, he can do a full 360. The articulation in his arm is pretty decent. He has a bicep swivel allowing for a full 360. Unfortunately though, since he doesn't have butterfly joints, his arms don't go in at all. He does have double-jointed elbows, however. And he has a peg for his hands that gives him the standard wrist articulation. Moving on to his torso articulation, his abdomen is on a ball joint that lets him do a full 360, but the forward and backward crunch is pretty bad. Finally, onto his legs. His legs can drop down, allowing for more dynamic poses, and his knees are double jointed and can go in all the way. His feet are on a ball joint that lets you get pretty good up and down and pretty decent ankle pivot. Now for size comparison. He stands around 7 inches, the same size as the other total anime figures. So he will be taller than other figure brands like SH Figure Arts, Marvel Legends, and Anime Heroes. Now between the total anime Yuji and Anime Heroes Yuji, total anime definitely wins by sculpt and accuracy alone. However, I do like the colors on the Anime Heroes Yuji more. Now for my final thoughts about the figure. Honestly, this is the best total anime figure so far. Sculpt's good, paint's decent, and accessories are great. The only nitpick I have with the figure is that he's stiff out the box, but hot water or a hair dryer fix that easily. The figure is a solid 8 out of 10.